What's going on, guys? Sitting here. Burgers dropped a video. Just popped up on my homepage. I'm gonna kind of react to it, see what's going on. Is Call Dragons dead? Let me like the video real quick. All right, let's get it.
Hey guys, it's `𝗏𝗏 here, and yeah,
Let's
this
go,
is another
Burgers.
Cow Dragons video. Or maybe not, because today I'm going to talk about how I feel the game, how is actually the game
Uh-oh.
dead, because I was outside and I was thinking about Cow Dragons.
Kind of, but not really. Season 1 and 2 are still very active. Season SOS is very 50-50. A lot of people are quitting or taking a break like me, where I'm just taking a break, and I might quit. We'll see. But until they start adding new features that are like very interesting, a lot of people will be taking a break from this game probably.
Yeah, I know I'm content creator for Cow Dragons, that's not
Same.
the point. Please put this aside when you do some comments under the video, but yeah, I seriously was thinking about the game and how the things are going. Now some people are looking, I mean most of the people are looking different metrics. What I mean by that is, if you're in a lance where there is a death weight, most like you have this feeling that nobody's playing Cow Dragons. If you're in
Somewhat.
hyper active lance and you see a lot of pings in the Discord and blah blah blah, you don't have this feeling that the game, there's something wrong with the game. So yeah, today I'm going to share
I can see
my
that.
personal opinion over the game. And first thing I have to mention is, every game is dead. If you think about that, every game is dead.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. We carry on.
For me, for you, for anybody. What I mean by that is, back in the days, I was playing World of Warcraft. Boy, I was playing this game so much time, till 4 a.m. at the morning.
Okay.
I was playing Warriors, also Mage, but my point is, I was never thinking this game is going to get boring or something like this, because there was bosses, there was always community. You go, you do right.
And I thought the same for COD until they stopped adding those awesome behemoths, awesome maps, and new stuff. I thought the same for COD.
somebody makes something stupid for a couple of seconds, everybody die.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing Wrath of the Lich King for
Behemoth
the
raids
people
right there.
who, are familiar with World of Warcraft. So yeah, but at some point, even playing for many years this game, at some point the life continue. So I actually stop playing World of Warcraft. Why? After a couple years after I stop playing, I go back and I play for 1 year. My
Okay.
point with this example is, at some point, everybody, I mean, it's not like you start playing one game and for the next 20 years or 50
Absolutely.
years you're going to play this game. No.
That's very true, but you shouldn't also have to spend so much money to enjoy a game. And that's why I believe a lot of people are quitting. It's like the money to reward factor is not there. I spend $60 on Elden Ring. I get what I paid for, if not more. I enjoy it. I buy the DLC for $30, $40. I have a fun time. I play COD. I have to buy $300 bundles to enjoy the game, or spend up to $1,000 on a Fortunately artifact. That is not fun. There's nothing fun about that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what COD lacks right now. Is they're not adding anything really fun. They're just adding more pay to win stuff.
From point of activity in the game, I see active Discord. People are asking questions. I also play for other games.
Okay.
And I can say the Discord of Cow Dragons is very interesting. I mean, there's a lot.
Very unmonitored. A lot of shit talking, hating, drama, and then there's times where they all love each other for like one season.
Of
It's
people.
weird.
There is same people. Most of the times you see same faces. I mean, there is a
Yeah.
community built around this game.
I would say it's very small. It should be way bigger than what it is. I'm going to be honest with you. It's just the fan. It's like 10 alliances talking in there, 10 at max. And it should be a lot more, but it's just so like there's just too much drama around that Discord to where people just kind of avoid it, especially the content creators. They all avoid that Discord. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So they hate that Discord. It is. You make a video someone doesn't like, have fun. That whole week, bro, you'll never hear the end of it.
And even now that with this new migrational, this new migration system, currently I'm going to migrate from server 84, just to mention that.
Burgers migrating confirmed.
But there's going to be video about that. Boy, juicy video. But anyway, my point is, for me, Call of Dragons is still having a great community. There was a hype around at the beginning of Call of Dragons. I don't know if most of the people remember, but yeah, there was huge hype. I remember I make one video about 𝗵𝗵. I didn't even know this guy, and bam, for 3 days I get 8K views. 8K, 8,000 views. I was like, oh my god, what is going on here? Since, you know, I have never had these big views in general. And slowly the views reduce. Now this is the YouTube metric, but let's be honest, less than 1%.
It's not the YouTube metric. It's really not. Hold on. The problem is I have it pre-up. What was first being added into the game were amazing things. The game itself, the base game of COD, is S tier. It's like Apex. The base game is amazing. But the stuff they add to it is what is horrible. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's like, why are we adding this? No one wanted this. So if I can... Sorry, I did popular, my bad. This was a pre-launch trailer for the game. This was Call of Dragons basically saying, hey, we're out. This is season 2. Notice how they all have millions of views. Millions of views for a developer guide to Call of Dragons. After that, views dropped completely, and it's because people got less interested in the game over time. We're now dropping into the 11 to 10Ks for an official game channel. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you get my point. It's not, people are losing interest in the game because they're not adding anything that we actually want in the game or need in the game. We're just adding more monetization stuff. That's basically it.
And from the people playing Call of Dragons, actually watch YouTube videos about Call of Dragons.
Again, that's because there's nothing interesting being added, and most of the COD creators nowadays repost the same thing. Massive wars, massive wars, massive wars, massive wars. Rally, massive wars, massive wars, massive wars. Drama, massive war, massive war, massive war. That's it. It gets repetitive and boring.
I mean, I think it's obvious. I don't think every...
Or spending a shit ton of money on something. My bad.
Everybody in the alliance, in any alliance or everywhere, is just checking out, is there a new video about Call of Dragons?
Yep.
Of course, every content creator have their some kind of fan base, if I can say it like.
I'll explain what this means. If you're not glazing my alliance, we're not going to support your channel. If you say one main thing about my alliance, we're going to cancel you and tell you you're the worst person, a content creator in the world. Yeah. That's COD's fan base.
Like this.
It's so like two-faced when it comes to fan base. And that's also another reason why like a lot of creators are leaving, is because it just feels fake. Like, it doesn't feel like people actually, they'll say nice things to your face, but in a different Discord, they'll shit talk you all the time.
It's just same people coming and, you know, sharing some opinions under the videos, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, in general, till these days, I still, in my Discord, have people coming, asking me a question, like, yo, bro, I get Lilia, but I start up her fast. Right now it's 2-1-1-2. What can I do? Can I reset the skills and make it, for example, 3-1-1-1? You know, there is a new people, fresh blood coming in the game now.
New blood, yep.
Yeah, you can see some graphs in the Google Trend or Google Analytics and blah blah blah. but the game is alive till you feel the community you built around you. So if you have your 20 or maybe 10, even 5 people around you still playing with you, this game is not going to be dead for you. I mean, I remember back in the days.
Maybe not for your server, but for the majority of servers it will. So I have it pre up here. Here's the problem with COD. Compare COD to Elden Ring. Elden Ring launches, by the way, 100% player base. Once people beat the game, they stop playing it. Some people keep playing, you know what I'm saying, around the 10 mark. It would drop down to 5, 10 mark. Boom. Back up to 56. A new DLC comes out. Part 2 of basically Elden Ring comes out. 56% of the player base from what it was before comes back and buys this. So if they spend $60 to $100 to play the game in the first place, and then half their audience comes back to spend $40 on the DLC. And then once they beat the DLC, they quit the game. This is a healthy game chart right here, by the way. This is healthy. This means they're adding content that people want to come and watch. But with Call of Dragons, it only goes down. It is a little spike up, spike up. It never goes back to 50. We don't touch 50 at all. If half the player base is not coming back for every event, your game is not as popular as you think it is. It just says people aren't interested in the game. It's to the point to where we're down at 12% now, which is not good at all. That's why I say the game is dying. It's not dead. It is dying, but it's not dead. Nowhere near dead.
I was having 3 people that I was non-stop playing World of Warcraft.
Yep.
And we were sitting till late hours, blah, blah, blah. And in general, I have never thinking I'm going to stop playing this game. But at some point, this happens. So on this point, I think you see somebody leaving, they may have some their how to say it, their reasons to do it. It's not like everybody who start playing Call of Dragons is not going to leave at some point. It's not the point of this video. The point of this video is I still feel the community around this game. And this makes me happy because I really enjoy this game. I have played Rise of Kingdom. Right now I'm also playing Age of Empires. Wow. And I can compare the games because I have playing them. Right now I even playing one of these games. And I can say that Call of Dragons is still a very, very good game.
It's the best.
Especially
COD is still the best city builder when it comes to mechanics, graphics, gameplay, but it doesn't have the audience that Rock has because it hasn't been around for so long, and it's asking for too much in a short period of time for people to want to play. Is what I would say. It is the best though. I will fight anyone on this bridge to the death. It is way better than Age of Empires. I can guarantee that. Graphic wise, PvP wise, maybe not monetization wise, which is props to Age of Empires. That's the case. W. But just wanting to play the game, COD does that for you. Now, obviously, for me, it's not doing that right now because I'm waiting for new content. That's exciting. But for most players playing Season 1 and 2, this game has plenty of content for you. You'll enjoy it.
Open field battles and...
Open field in this game is very... It has its moments. It's good, but a lot of times you're only fighting the open field for like 8 hours. And after that, it's just city hopping or flag spamming. That's it.
Yeah, at some point, everybody here are for the PvP. That's absolutely normal. I mean, when one alliance push is your... I mean, you come online, you get Discord ping,
Yep.
you defeat, you get your troops in hospital, blah, blah, blah. I mean, all the excitement around the PvP, the world chat. Yeah, don't forget the world chat for the people who is reading there,
World
because
chat
some
is
people
copium
just
chat.
don't want to watch world chat. I'm a big fan of the world chat in general. And yeah, there is this type of emotions. I think everybody is going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. But this strongly depends also on the leaders, alliances leaders. If you go in union, with very strong union and you against very weak enemy.
Matchmaking. They definitely need to up the matchmaking. They need to. Here's what I think they should personally do. They should make you register alliances into matchmaking so you get put into similar KVKs instead of the KVK itself. Because deadweight is a thing, and when you have deadweight plus an active alliance, you're going to get put up against a way better alliance that probably has all actives and you have deadweight. So what they need to do is say, select the alliances you want to participate in this KVK and go off that instead of what they're currently doing where it's like, it's the whole kingdom.
Most likely you're going to win everything easy. And at this point, I don't think the rewards are that important. I mean, you're going to get...
They're terrible. They're important, but they're terrible. They need to be way better. Like, in everything. Capturing behemoths, doing elite mode, events, all those rewards need to be upped by like 2 or 3 times the amount that you currently get.
2 shards from the dragon.
Yep.
And I don't think this is something wow in general. I mean, back in the days, only the alliance that's taking the dragon was the one that was going to get the juicy rewards, you know, the pet skills.
Not necessarily, but it was a lot cheaper and like you got a lot more. So let's say you get second place, you only get 4 gold heads. If you get first place, you only get 6, which really isn't that big of a deal. It was something like that, you know what I'm saying? But this current system is even worse because what it promotes is merit trading and killing drunkies off for the points. It's ridiculous.
I mean, the pet skills. Now I know
a lot of players have fake merits and not actual war merits.
The 3-star pet skill is extremely hard.
Yeah, as it should be. As it should be.
I think the game cannot little more there.
Yeah,
I mean,
a lot
I don't
more.
care about the pet skills, but if I get tokens, now we're talking.
No.
Or something like this. So far, I think the game is good. Of course, I may get some stuffs in the comments. But
the base game of COD is amazing. Nothing compared to it when it comes to city builder. It is the best city builder, but its monetization is horrible. But it is the best city builder. I want to make this very clear. The devs did a very good job at making this game. They're just doing a very bad job at monetizing it. That is it.
Blow. Like you're a content creator for the game, blah blah blah. But for the people who know me, I'm absolutely transparent in my videos.
Same, very blunt.
I can write whatever I like in the world chat, but in my videos, I am absolutely transparent with the people, and this is my feeling. Right now, there's going to be migration for me. Again, there's going to be a video about that. It's expensive. This thing is expensive.
Yep.
But at the same time,
around, if you are an active player who's been playing for 4+ seasons, around $100 to $300 for you. So if you're like a mid spender, expect 150, 170. High spender, expect 250. Kraken, 300 plus.
Teach people to work
per migration, by the way, not a couple migrations per migration
together. And a lot of people is going to jump over these couple words I am saying right now, but this thing is teaching people to work together. Now, if the case is the guy just quit the game, I think the game stopped counting the accounts after 1 or 2 months.
Days,
I'm not quite
days.
familiar with this thing, but if somebody is not logging in the game,
they will basically TP you out forcefully. Once you come back in, they'll re-TP you in a random spot. They'll say you've been attacked, but you actually haven't been attacked most of the time.
It's not counted after a specific time. But again, I cannot be 100% sure. The only thing I'm sure is I have exciting season, even though with not much PvP, which from big part is because my leadership avoiding fights.
Somewhat, but at the same time, it's because a lot of the free-to-play low spenders have quit the game after season 2. There's just nothing they can do. They're basically fodder on the field. And I don't think people are going to enjoy playing a game when they're fodder on the field. You know what I'm saying? Where they're not doing much, they're getting slapped all the time, they're seeing these terrible merit trade reports, they're going to quit the game. And that's, again, is because COD incentivizes spending, aka pay to win. It's too much pay to win for low spenders, free to play players to keep up with, and they will eventually quit the game because this guy with the Max Forge Goliath, Max new meta hero, is plowing over this season 1 hero or season 2 hero. So again, it's not a lot of things that alliances can control when the game decides to go in a very pay to win direction with bastions, the new pet system where you can buy coins for resources and all that. Lotus free to play players, low spenders can't keep up.
And I love my leadership, but you know,
average.
what is true is true. Period. So yeah, just want to share my 2 cents over the game, how I feel the game, and what is the health of the game in my eyes. So yeah, let me know your personal opinion in the comments below. Don't jump on me because I'm content creator for the program, for the game. This have nothing to do with my personal opinion. And yeah, see you in the next video.
Nice, good video. I personally think a lot of the creators feel the same, that the game's becoming way too monetized and less enjoyable. Let's read a couple of these comments. Blue Firestorm. No, Season 3, please Farlight. I want to open those 1.5k gold keys for new free-to-play legendary heroes. Never happening, by the way, for a while. Lack of motivating content, including no new map. Yep, same. Mainly revamp, no new mechanic except some reuse, no new behemoth except reskins, repetitive player pool, harder migrations, kingdom movement are more static, slow incorporating of new player waves, less beginning of season hype, still important but less discovery feeling, less matchup diplomatic surprises due to fixed starting zones. Yeah, that's a huge problem. Like I said, there's still no new map, no new behemoths. Again, something I said that really made COD feel alive is the behemoths in my own video, actually, where I kind of complained about the game is there's not enough behemoths being added or new maps being added. Playing on reused maps is very boring. There's one more that I read. This guy right here. He is a legend for writing all this, by the way. Zanaski says, I like your videos, bro, but I have to disagree with you. The point that you might play a game for a while, then quit the game, so this makes it dead. Age of Empires 2, for example, has been up and running for like almost 20 years, and it will keep on running forever because of the gameplay. Counter-Strike, the same. Valorant, PUBG, etc., etc. The point is the gameplay. Unfortunately, most companies now don't care about the gameplay. True. They only care about the money. If you are an old gamer, you would know of a game called Guns. Never heard of it. It was the best free-to-play shooter online game until the developers decided to add skins, which cost money, and these skins had stats, which made the pay-to-win players much stronger than the free-to-play players. Same as COD has stats on their city skins. That's the problem with COD, Rock, and every other mobile game. They always make the pay-to-win players almost unbeatable to free-to-play player, even if the free-to-play player got much more skills than the pay-to-win player. The pay-to-win player can just invest some money and become stronger. Of course, this point is not valid for the game that actually requires skills, like first-person shooter games, most first-person console shooter games, or even some MOBA games. Yes, you can purchase some items with money, but in the end, you are a noob. You will still be a noob, but with skins. In city-building games and strategy games like Rock or COD, or even AoE Mobile, you can basically power yourself up with money, and actually, it requires zero skill at all to do so, even for a free-to-play player. It only takes time. So instead of waiting, they allowed you to buy more time with your real-life money. That's it. Nobody is a pro player in COD or Rock, which is very true. It's just money. Any idiot with a wallet can effing invest 20 to 30k USD, gets freaking T5s, and dominates all. It's not like he is smart or anything. COD is almost dead, or will be dead soon, because they neglected the free-to-play players and low spenders and focused more on the pay-to-win players because of the history of Rock. Rock is still a little bit better because of the free-to-play players. They had at least a chance to use some of the good epic heroes, which will be totally useless against pay-to-win players, but at least it's like 0.11%. In COD, however, you can never, ever, ever, ever in your life, unless you add more heroes, have a good march against a pay-to-win player, because all the meta commanders can be obtained by the wheel. Some smart might say you can get it from the gold keys. Yes, you can, but it's going to take forever. Yep, I still don't have a single awakened gold key commander. In COD, however, meta commanders can be obtained by the wheel. Wait. However, a pay-to-win player will just spin the wheel and make the commander even better before you know it. And to spin the wheel, you would need gems, obviously. Yeah, have fun getting gems as a free-to-play player, which you might not have enough as a pay-to-win player. In COD, it's a loop. Every season, new hero becomes meta. The wheel's max out hero from the first wheel. You are still using epics as free-to-play player, or even Velen. You will find out that Velen is outdated, and your freaking epic heroes are nothing compared to legendaries. Very true. They need to buff epic heroes. They are a joke. I'm very, very sorry for the long post. If you made it that far, thanks for reading. Good luck and best of wishes to every gamer trying to find a game that money is worthless in it. But the problem that even if you found one, the community might be toxic. This community is very toxic at times. It is very, if you aren't glazing, you are a target. So F the world, XD. Again, a W comment, like a long, just straight to the point. This is COD's problem right here. Shoot Sleep says, COD really seems to be dropping off. I know so many players quitting after the season are trying to offload their accounts for the first time since the game came out. I am really not looking forward to the next season. For me, introduction of the Bastion took a lot of the fun out of the game for me. I really hope updates come with a few interesting changes, not just kill all your troops garrisoning. Yep. I wouldn't mind the garrisoning if they added a lot more content that was enjoyable, but they haven't really. That's it for the video. If you want to check him out, this is 𝗏𝗏. He's an OG associate content creator for COD. I believe he became an associate when I was an associate, like 1 month later. Or 1 month before me. But yeah, like he said, this man was making amazing videos. 11K, 8.7, 7.366, 4.3. You know what I'm saying? He was getting views, essentially. He was getting views, but yeah, that's it for the video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think 𝗏𝗏 and I, or just 𝗏𝗏 is right? Do you think I'm right? Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts. With all that being said, that's it for the video. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. All right, peace out.